Hi, everyone. Have you heard the incredible story of how archaeologists reunited a 40,000-year-old masterpiece, the Ice Age lion? This is a tale that's not just about history. It's about detective work, patience, and the thrill of discovery. Archaeology is often compared to detective work. After all, it is about piecing together fragments of the past to form a clearer image of who we are and where we came from. Few discoveries exemplify this process better than the astonishing restoration of the Ice Age lion figurine from Vogelherd Cave in Germany. What began in 1931 as a partial, puzzling find would, almost 80 years later, transform into one of the most breathtaking examples of Ice Age artistry ever known. A three-dimensional sculpture carved from mammoth ivory over 40,000 years ago. The story of this figurine is not only one of discovery and reconstruction, but also one that reshapes our perception of the so-called primitive people of the Upper Paleolithic. Far from being crude toolmakers merely struggling to survive, they emerge instead as sophisticated creators, capable of abstract thought, symbolic representation, and breathtaking craftsmanship. The journey of this lion figurine from its discovery to its reunion with its missing head is as much about us as it is about them. A reminder that human creativity is not a modern invention, but a timeless thread woven into our very being. Now let's dive into the captivating narrative of the Ice Age lion. In the heart of Europe's cultural heritage, nestled amidst rolling hills and ancient forests, lies the Swabian Jura. This region in southwestern Germany is not just a picturesque landscape, it is a living testament to our ancestral past. The area's numerous caves, many of which remain unexplored, hold secrets from the dawn of humanity. Among these subterranean labyrinths, the Vogelherd Cave stands as a portal to a bygone era. Its name, Vogelherd, translates to bird's nest, a nod to the countless animal bones found within. But it is the cave's association with art, specifically the discovery of a unique Ice Age artifact, that makes it truly remarkable. The story began in 1931, when German archaeologist Gustav Rieck embarked on an expedition to explore the depths of the Vogelherd Cave. His mission, to unearth remnants of the region's prehistoric past. What he uncovered would become a pivotal moment in our understanding of early human creativity. The excavation revealed a trove of animal bones, indicative of a time when carnivorous dinosaurs roamed the earth. But it was a small fragment of carved mammoth ivory that truly captured Rieck's attention. At first glance, it was just a fragment, a mere shard from a larger piece. But upon closer examination, Rieck saw something extraordinary. The ivory bore intricate carvings, meticulously etched lines that formed the shape of a majestic lion. The realization dawned on him. He had stumbled upon a piece of Ice Age art, a time when humans roamed the earth as skilled hunter-gatherers, crafting tools and weapons from animal bones and stone. But it wasn't just the design that amazed Rieck. It was the sheer quality of the workmanship. Whoever carved this piece had done so with a level of skill that belied the era in which it was created. The attention to detail, the accuracy of the depiction, all pointed to a mind capable of abstract thought and artistic expression. It was a challenge that spanned decades, a mystery that refused to yield its secrets easily. But finally, in 2009, the missing piece was found, a discovery that not only solved a decades-old puzzle, but also reshaped our understanding of Ice Age art. The year was 2009, and a team of archaeologists led by Professor Nicholas Conrad from the University of Tübingen were excavating a site near the original discovery. Against the backdrop of towering trees and the soft glow of morning sunlight filtering through the leaves, the team meticulously sifted through layers of sediment, each layer a story from a bygone era. It was during this excavation that one of the team members, the experienced archaeologist Kant Thurn, noticed something unusual. Tucked away in a crevice, half hidden in the soil, lay a small fragment of ivory. It was an insignificant sight, yet in the keen eyes of the archaeologist, it sparked recognition. With gentle hands, he carefully brushed away the dirt, revealing a design so intricate it seemed to glow with importance. Upon closer inspection, the team realized that this fragment was not just any ivory. It was a match to the Vogelherd lion, completing a puzzle that had captivated archaeologists since 1931. It was not merely a scientific breakthrough. It was a moment of personal triumph for those who had dedicated years of their lives to unraveling the mysteries of the past. As news of the discovery spread, the scientific community was abuzz with excitement. Experts from around the world marveled at the find, eager to examine the artifact that had remained hidden for millennia. The pressure was immense. Could this fragmented sculpture truly rewrite history? Would it alter our understanding of early human civilization? The answers lay in the delicate details of the carving, the textures, the motifs, and the very essence of the sculpture itself. Under the watchful eyes of experts, the fragmented pieces were carefully pieced together. Each click, each interlocking edge was a step closer to understanding the past. And then, after decades of separation, it happened. The moment of truth arrived. The missing head of the Ice Age lion was successfully attached to its body. The roar of approval echoed through the halls of the museum as the assembled crowd witnessed the unveiling of the complete sculpture. There, in all its glory, stood the Ice Age lion, a symbol of resilience, patience, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. It was a testament to the dedication of countless individuals who had toiled to bring this masterpiece back to life. The Vogelherd Cave once again became the center of global attention. The newly reunited lion took pride of place in its hallowed halls, drawing visitors from far and wide. Standing before the reconstructed sculpture, one cannot help but feel a sense of awe. The intricacy of the carving, the lifelike depiction of the lion, all speak to the skill and imagination of the people who crafted it. So who were these enigmatic creators? What drove them to carve a masterpiece that would resonate across millennia? To truly appreciate this sculpture, we must delve into the world of our ancestors, understand their environment, their beliefs, and their way of life. The answer lies in the very materials from which the sculpture was born. The figurine was not carved from just any material. It was crafted from the tusks of a woolly mammoth, an animal that roamed the Eurasian steppe during the Pleistocene epoch. The mammoth, with its thick fur and imposing size, was perfectly adapted to the cold climate of the Ice Age. For early humans, these creatures were both a source of sustenance and a formidable challenge. Hunting them required strategy, skill, and courage. The very act of bringing down a mammoth would have been a significant event, marking a test of human prowess and survival instincts. In this context, the material choice for the sculpture becomes even more significant. By using mammoth ivory, the creators were not just employing a readily available resource. They were working with the remains of an animal that had tested their abilities, challenged their resolve, and ultimately provided for their needs. It was a tangible link to their struggles, their triumphs, and their very survival. The discovery of the Ice Age lion has not only enriched our understanding of prehistory, it has also sparked debate and discussion within the academic community. One of the most intriguing aspects of the sculpture is the very subject matter, the lion. Lions have held a prominent place in human imagination for centuries. They symbolize strength, courage, and power, qualities that humans have long admired and perhaps even envied. In the context of Ice Age Europe, where survival was a daily challenge, such symbolism would have been particularly resonant. The lion, with its prowess as a hunter and its commanding presence, would have served as an ideal emblem for early humans seeking to navigate a harsh and unforgiving world. However, the Ice Age lion is not just a symbol of strength. It also represents a connection to the natural world that seems almost mystical. The sculpture's creator had to have had an intimate knowledge of lions, their behavior, their appearance, and their place in the ecosystem. This suggests a level of observation and understanding that goes beyond mere utility. It hints at a society that valued the natural world for its own sake, appreciating the beauty and majesty of creatures that inhabited their environment. Another point of discussion revolves around the technical aspects of the sculpture. The level of craftsmanship displayed is truly remarkable. The fine incisions, the lifelike depiction of the lion, and the overall attention to detail point to a level of skill that challenges conventional notions of early human development. Some scholars have argued that the figurine-esque complexity suggests a level of sophistication that may have been previously underestimated. They suggest that the creators of the Ice Age lion were not merely surviving, they were thriving. They had the time and resources to engage in artistic expression, pushing the boundaries of their creativity. This challenges the traditional narrative of early humans as primarily focused on basic survival tasks and lacking in aesthetic pursuits. The discovery of the Ice Age lion has not only reshaped our understanding of prehistoric Europe, but it has also inspired a broader conversation about the nature of humanity itself. The sculpture's creators are no longer seen as primitive or uncivilized. Instead, they are viewed as innovative thinkers, capable of abstract thought and symbolic representation. The figurine serves as a reminder that creativity is not a modern invention, but a fundamental aspect of the human experience. As we continue to unearth artifacts from the distant past, we must approach them with an open mind, ready to challenge our preconceived notions and celebrate the richness and complexity of human history. The Ice Age lion is more than just a sculpture. It is a testament to the ingenuity, creativity, and adaptability of early humans. It is a reminder that our ancestors were not merely survivors, but creators, storytellers, and artists. The reuniting of the Vogelherd lion with its missing head is more than a triumph of archaeology. It is a triumph of humanity. It tells us that creativity is not bound by time. 40,000 years ago, someone sat with a fragment of mammoth ivory and envisioned a lion. They shaped it, detailed it, gave it form, and in doing so, left a legacy that would outlast empires, civilizations, and millennia. The Ice Age lion, once broken and incomplete, now stands whole again, its fierce form reborn after 40,000 years. And as we gaze upon it, we are reminded of the timeless power of imagination, the lion within us all. Thank you for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, please share with your friends and family and subscribe for more.